Hello everyone, a very good afternoon. This is Dr. Nikita Zadav, consultant dermatologist practicing in Mumbai. Today's topic of discussion is treatment of acne, that is treatment of pimples. I have discussed about what is acne, structure of skin, in which how acne are placed in what glands, and how does it increase, what are the causes of acne, and what are the investigations that we do in terms of acne, like a practical examination. So today we are going to discuss about the treatment. So it's very important for the treatment of acne to reduce the oil production. Now this oil production is definitely done on a topical base, but it is temporarily for the acne which are already present on the face and not on the skin, like not of the acne which are going to generate or which are going to come. So there are some oral medications and some topical medications through which acne can be controlled. There are two things. One is that we have to make sure that we don't get acne, for which we take things orally, and apart from that we do applications for the acne which is already there on your skin. When it comes to oral management, there is a group of drugs which are known as isotretinoin, which are vitamin A analogs, and there are other group of drugs that are antibiotics. And these antibiotics are basically very much sensitive to the Propionibacterium acnes, which is a bacteria present in acne. So when you consider this particular organism, there are medicines which can be taken for a very long duration to work against these organisms. So these two things are very important. Apart from that, hormonal therapy is also based, but these are two very important things. Unless the patient has got hormonal imbalance in a huge pattern, like patients with PCOD or hirsutism, in such cases of patients, we switch the patient to hormonal therapy with the expertise like gynecologist or even dermats can prescribe. So when it comes to isotretinoin, it is a vitamin A analogs, number one. Number two, it is basically reducing the oil production of your skin. So it has to be taken orally. Now there are a lot of side effects which are related to this drug because it is a pregnancy X category drug. That means a pregnant female who is planning to conceive a child or who is married cannot plan to take this medicine. But if she is unmarried, she can take it, but she has to avoid blood donations because that blood can go to a mother. So in that case you have to take care. Second thing is that there is a lot of redness, itchiness, skin tightening, dryness of lips and everything, because it's going to completely control over the oil production. So when the hormones are activated, these are the glands which are producing, so it shields, the isotretinoin shields the gland, because of which the particular acne doesn't outburst initially. When you put up the shield with those medicines, wherever the production is happening, little bit of their acne would be there, but it will take another 2-3 months of time for acne to completely settle down. It will make your skin dry, but we do have a moisturizers for that. But there is a lot of literature which is provided on a Google or on a normal person can read about this product, but there are a lot of side effects, but according to the literature there are not many. Second is antibiotic group of drugs, in which there is doxycycline, azithromycin, minocycline. These are particularly tetracycline group of drugs, and these drugs are specifically given, but doxycycline, minocycline are not given in combination as isotretinoin because of some side effects. That's why we prefer azithromycin over these two drugs if you are giving it with isotretinoin, or we can give plain doxycycline or minocycline for those patients. So you have to, the very important thing is that acne ideally takes 2 months to completely heal. That's why we have to give a patient a particular time duration for these medicines. There is something known as pulse dose and a regular dose. Minocycline and doxycycline can be given on regular doses, but azithromycin has to be given in pulse doses, like 3 days in a week, whichever 3 days they choose, and subsequently they have to take those 3 days. But in the, like, whatever medicines I'm preferring or I'm telling you about is definitely to be taken under a guidance of an expert. Now the oral medicines are finished. Coming up to the topical, there are some medicines which make your skin dry, which is important because these agents work as keratolytic. They work to break down the keratin which is there in your skin, which is there in your acne. So that's why they work like a keratolytic agents like salicylic acid, as adapalene. All these are to make your skin dry, to reduce the oil production. But yes, there is a duration to keep it. Doctor prescribe it for half an hour till 3 hours. So first initially patient has to apply it for 1 hour, then wash it off, or half an hour, and then subsequently if a patient is able to take that medicine or apply that medicine and keep it over a very long time, then he can extend it up to 3 hours also. But since adapalene is a photosensitive product, it has to be applied only at night. Second is benzoyl peroxide. It is anti-inflammatory agent which reduces the anti-inflammation, reduces the inflammation. But we have to apply it prior bath for half an hour because it is varies in percentage: 2%, 2.5%, 4%. Ideally, 4% is prescribed for the back acne, but 2.5% is prescribed for the face, particularly on the acne spots only. So you have to apply with the earbud and wash it out before a bath. Like you have to apply it for half an hour wash, or else it will start peeling your skin in the acne areas if there is a overdue, like if there is it is kept for a prolonged time. So we are done with adapalene, we have done with benzoyl peroxide. Third is clindamycin and nicotinamide, which are anti-inflammatory and antibiotic, which are used orally, topically only on the acne spots. Clindamycin and nicotinamide, both the combinations take a little bit of time for acne to subside completely, but it does help to reduce the organisms in that area compared to orally. Apart from that, we also use like adapalene and benzoyl peroxide combinations, adapalene and clindamycin combinations. More important is what you using are cleansers. It should contain cetyl alcohol, and if the patient is having a lot of oily skin, see, if the patient has already got oral isotretinoin and skin is very dry, then you can give normal Syndet bars or normal cetyl alcohol based face wash. But if the skin is getting too oily, then there are some face wash which are oil control. So Cetaphil OS cleansing lotion, then there is Fash OS cleansing lotion. These are all Episoft OC cleansing lotion. These are all oil control cleansers which are of a good companies like Glenmark and all. So you can definitely use it. Then if the skin is getting dry when you apply medicines at night, and when you wash it off, you can apply moisturizers to keep your skin smooth, texture is nice, and to take care of the dryness of your skin. So, and yes, whenever acne leaves a pigmentation, the sunscreen is very important, because anything that is on your face, when it goes, it puts up the pigmentation on your skin, it leaves behind. So first we have to manage the acne, then we have to manage its pigmentation, and if any patient by that time has got scarring, then we have to manage the scarring. So these are the steps to manage the patients with acne. You directly cannot treat the acne and pigmentation together. There are medicines like azelaic acids, glycolic acids and all, which works for the pigmentation of acne, but it is better to prescribe acne medicines first and then take care of the pigmentation. So for the pigmentation of acne, I'll definitely put up a different chapter because it's altogether a big chapter. But these are the measurements. Minoxidil is a molecule which we use as a hormonal therapy for the patients who are undergoing PCOD, and they are getting a lot of acne and a lot of hair, like a beard areas, hirsutism and everything on their face. So this is the basic management of acne, but you have to take it when you have a lot of acne, and you go and meet your dermat and then take this particular treatment. Thank you.